what I wanted to ask is, could I just FOIL out the cube root of x and then just turn that into 5 cube root of x minus
yeah, you definitely want to do that because it's it's really tough to find the antiderivative of a function times a function. So you want to try to avoid that when you can.
So in that case, that would be, you could rewrite that as, sorry, I'm doing this on my iPad as well, 2 to the x plus 5 times the cube root of x minus the cube root of x times the cube root of x squared. Is that anything? I think that's, yeah, no, that's it.
5 cube root of x. What was the next term after that?
The cube root of x times the cube root of x squared.
Okay, what do you get?
How does that cancel? Is that just the cube root of x? To the third?
Okay, yeah, cube root of x to the third, right, because you multiply the insides.
Yeah. And then minus 3e. And then right away we can just eliminate that cube root of x to the third because it's just x.
Yeah.
We're not eliminate, but we just turn that into x. Okay. So the antiderivative of 2 to the x would be what gets us to 2 to the x as its derivative. So what do you think? So the derivative of n to the x is ln of n times n to the x, right?
Yeah.
So would the antiderivative be n to the x over ln of n? Since it's the opposite. Okay.
Because the idea is that we want to, if you take the derivative of just 2 to the x, you'll get this extra ln 2. Yeah. But we don't want that, so we have to cancel it out by dividing, right? Okay, so
that would be 2 to the x over ln of 2.
Right, and you can always check by taking the derivative.
Plus. So that 5 times the cube root of x is 5 times x to the 1/3.
Okay.
So we add 1 to x, or to the exponent, which would be 4/3, and then divide by 4/3.
Yeah, divide yeah.
Minus 5x to the 4/3 over 4/3, and then you just simplify that.
Yeah, I would typically just, instead of dividing by the fraction, I just do the step of multiplying by
the reciprocal. Okay.
Yeah, so then you have
that
to get
makes
fraction.
More sense. So times 3/4, which would be 15x to the 4/3 over 4.
Yeah. Okay.
The antiderivative of x, I guess, would be x squared over 2.
Okay.
Minus x squared over 2. And for e, it would just be 3e times x.
Yeah.
Or even just 3, just 3 times x. Yeah.
3e.
And then plus c.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.